This review will focus on the Goku weight and the wave driver. Orale vatos! What's happening? Are you ready for another suspenseful episode of It's a GT layer base which is outclassed in terms of weight and same spin stamina in the current meta. In this same spin stamina matchup, it was run over badly by Master. To view the full 10-round battles, please go to the topmost pinned comment in the comment section. In this opposite spin matchup, it did very well. Due to its relatively small diameter that can aid precision and its wide contact points for spin equalizing, this makes it top tier as a spin equalizer. As demonstrated in the Master Spriggan Hybrid review, Diabolos gives 5 clicks supported by 1 chip leg per click. Spriggan, on the other hand, gives 3 clicks supported by 2 legs per click, which translates to stronger clicks. This is its first mainstream release after being a Japan-only exclusive. Its gold version was only winnable via the Takara Tomy website's Rare Bay Get Battle contest, which is like winning the lottery. A regular version was also made available via a GT Point Get Battle campaign wherein you have to purchase Beyblades reaching a certain amount to be able to get one. Anyhow, Goku is the heaviest GT weight. Achilles is the heaviest right spin GT chip. Longinus is the heaviest left spin GT chip. Diabolos is the heaviest GT chip with an integrated GT weight. When Goku is paired with either the Achilles or Longinus GT chip, it rivals the Diabolos chip in terms of weight. The only question left is which option has the better same spin stamina. For this stamina test, we'll use Rock Achilles Outer Extend Plus Goku versus Rock Diabolos Outer Extend Plus. As shown, both combos have nearly the same weight. Rock and Outer were used because Grand and Wheel on Diabolos was bursting too much. In this same spin stamina matchup, this was quite a surprise to say the least. However, Papabey couldn't accept the results quite yet. Therefore, another test, in left spin this time, was made using Tak Longinus Wheel Extend Plus Goku versus Tak Diabolos Wheel Extend Plus. Like before, both combos have near similar weight. Note that Goku has these 6 hexagons that fully fill up the layer base. This enables all the 6 wings of Tak to be fully drawn out. Diabolos, on the other hand, doesn't have these 6 hexagons. Therefore, only these 2 points will be fully drawn out. these 2 points will not be drawn out at all. And these 2 points will only be partially drawn out due to these 2 edges only partially filling up these 2 spaces. As a result, using Diabolos would be somewhat of a disadvantage due to its irregular shape, but we'll see how it plays out. In this same spin stamina matchup, there's no more doubt this time. For curiosity's sake, let's swap out Goku for its much lighter Little Vato, the Sen layer weight. In this same spin stamina matchup, this result clearly proves that Goku was the one doing the heavy lifting. Based on these results, Goku plus Achilles or Longinus has more outward weight distribution than Diabolos. Goku fully fills up the layer base holes with its 6 hexagons and has less metal on its center. In comparison, Diabolos doesn't fully fill up the layer base holes and has more metal on its center, which gives it more of a central weight distribution that lessens stamina. You may ask,
but Papabey, how come Sen didn't win a single round at all?
Notice how much thicker Goku's hexagons are, as well as the connecting rods compared to Sen. In addition, Goku outweighs Sen by around 27% as shown in this weight comparison. It's a relic from the Cho-Z era that was never good competitively due to its lighter weight compared to its peers. In this same spin stamina matchup, it didn't stand a chance. It's an all-new driver that's one of the tallest around. Wave is slightly taller than Mobius, but not as tall as Bullet. Its height increases the chances of its disc or chassis to come into contact with its opponent's layer. If using a layer and disc, it lessens the chances of its layer to being hit and thus increasing burst resistance. It has a flat plastic tip with an integrated mini flat tip at the middle. Like Fusion Dash, the mini flat tip is meant to conserve stamina by having minimal contact with the stadium floor. A flat launch with a regular Bay launcher LR will make it circle the Tornado Ridge for a short while, then it will quickly settle to the center. Using a stronger launcher like the Superking launcher has a small risk of a self-knockout. A bank launch on either launcher will make it try to do a flower pattern but couldn't. As a result, it will just immediately move to the center. In this same spin stamina matchup, it was simply no match against the mighty Extend Plus. Wave's tall height made it easier to be destabilized by Extend Plus. In this same spin stamina matchup, It's the exact same result it had against Extend Plus. Wave wasn't as destabilized as much because Bearing is quite tall itself. It's even a bit taller than Extend Plus. However, Bearing's insane precision was the difference maker. Notice that even though Wave took the center, Bearing's Jordanesque hang time allowed it to outspin Wave. For curiosity's sake again, and to answer the age-old question, as if on cue, both are equally matched. In this same spin stamina matchup, Wave is just a little bit better than Destroy Dash in same spin stamina. Wave should spin longer due to its mini flat tip that conserves stamina. However, its tall height makes it prone to be destabilized by Destroy's aggressive counter-attacks. As an aside, doing a balls-to-the-wall flat launch is a self-knockout risk for Destroy Dash. Therefore, this in itself is a slight advantage for Wave. In this same spin stamina matchup, it's the exact same result it had against Destroy Dash. Unlike Destroy Dash, Universe won by undercutting Wave and destabilizing it. In this round, although Wave took the center, it was undercut by Universe and lost as a result. Similar to Destroy Dash, doing a balls-to-the-wall flat launch is a higher self-knockout risk for Universe. Therefore, Wave has the slight advantage in this matchup. In this same spin stamina matchup, unsurprisingly, it was outclassed by Atomic. Atomic is already a best-in-class destabilizer. Benefiting from Wave's taller height, it combined the traits of both Destroy Dash and Universe by destabilizing and undercutting Wave respectively for the win. In this opposite spin matchup, this shows that Wave is outclassed by Wheel Extend Plus. For spin equalization, Wave's LAD is dependent on its stationary ring as it is the one that touches the stadium floor and not its disc or chassis. This is in contrast with Wheel Extend Plus, wherein its LAD is dependent on both the Extend Plus chip and wheel touching the stadium floor together. In this opposite spin matchup, Wave put out a valiant effort against a fully optimized wall bearing combo, but it just wasn't enough. But still, it did corral 5 draws, which is not bad, as well as arguably getting a victory. In this opposite spin matchup, this is interesting as it's equal to Destroy Dash on a non-optimized disc for LAD in wheel. In this opposite spin matchup, It's even more interesting as it's still equal to a fully optimized Destroy Dash. Note that Expand Destroy Dash gives maximum LAD that can semi-consistently tie with a wall-bearing combo. This means that Wave alone is still equal to Expand Destroy Dash in terms of LAD. Very nice! In this opposite spin matchup, it only beat Universe by a hair, but it still beat it. Note that Universe, like Wave, also relies on its free spinning ring for LAD as Wheel doesn't touch the stadium floor. In this opposite spin matchup, Atomic is just a one-trick pony these days with best-in-class same spin stamina. But surprisingly, it put up a good fight though in a losing effort. It managed to get 2 draws and even eking out a lone win. Wave is a jack of all trades, a master of none. To maximize its potential, its combo needs to excel in a secondary ability like attack and or spin equalization. Speaking of which, how would this combo fare against the meta? The only way to find out is to tune in again on the next episode. Same Papabey time, same Papabey channel.